I am so excited to be finally sharing my story. I don't know why it's taken me so long, but here I am. I am ready. The time is now. So, I want to talk to you about a little experience that I went through last year that forever changed my life. I was living in Playa del Carmen at the time, and I just had stumbled upon a post about a rebirth retreat. It was only 15 minutes from my house and in the jungle and in nature, and it sounded like everything I had been dreaming and desiring. And so I was a single mom and I was living alone and I didn't have anyone to watch my son, Aiden. And so I reached out to the coordinator and she said she would find someone on the land who would watch him so that I could participate, but that I could bring him. And it was this the most beautiful acceptance and sort of exactly what I needed. I needed that support of a community, even in my situation of being a single mom. So, what happened to me was I went through this beautiful psychological experience, visualizations and meditations that really helped to break open these different parts within me. And then this process led into this Mayan Temescal ceremony where it's, things that you hear of it, like a sweat lodge, uh, just in the jungle with very, very, very powerful healers leading this ceremony. And I just felt so incredibly safe and protected there. And they were able to guide me through this beautiful ceremony where I can only describe it as a egoic death. You get to a certain point during this ceremony where your brain tells you have to leave, you have to get out, you have to escape. It's too painful, it's too scary, it's too unknown. And I was able to breathe past that, breathe through that, really connect with the earth. And by the end of that ceremony, I can tell you that I rebirthed myself. I had never felt so much light and love and pure, just authentic bliss. I was so overcome with the most warm, embracing, beautiful, like magnificent feeling I've ever felt. This like clearing of all of these different parts of me. And what it did for me is that it took what I had been fearing in my mind, this fear of the unknown, this fear of loss of security, this fear of loss of money, this fear of not being enough, this fear of not finding a partner. It took all of those fears and it shattered them. And the shattered pieces of those fears were no longer scary. And I still live with fear, but now that fear doesn't control me. I still live with anxiety, but that anxiety doesn't control my decisions. Because of that experience, I am now able to respond from a place of love instead of a place of ego. So it just really shifted everything in my life. Like it was that final push I needed to make me completely fall in like the most abundant and unconditional love with myself and accept my entire journey as this magnificent, beautiful, just evolution of me coming back home into this beautiful divine being. And so I was finally able to love every part of myself and believe that I am enough and believe in my potential, and that believe in that my desires, every single desire I have and passion I have, were given to me for a reason. This reason is so that I can take everything that I have learned, all of my pain, and transmute it and have that help that and use that to give people roadmaps to go through their current situations. So I also realized that self-love wasn't something that I just do every day or a couple times a week, massage or bath. Self-love was an entire lifestyle change that I had to love every part of me, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. I had to intertwine it and really truly believe in my potential here on this planet. And that is why I'm so excited to tell you that I have paired up with the same woman who ran my retreat back in December to run a beautiful full moon rebirth retreat in the tropical jungle in Mexico, about 20 minutes outside of Tulum. This beautiful eco village will fully immerse you in nature. We're going to have organic, beautiful, plant-based food made by my sister, Lexi DeMarco, who is a vegan dessert chef in San Diego, and also myself, who has been practicing plant medicine, cooking skills for the last 6 years. I'm just so, so excited to be offering this retreat for just anybody ready to make that transformation. Because if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. This is the thing that changed my life. And I am shifting that change and taking all of the beauty that I have received this year. I have received every single thing I have been desiring and suffering to desire this year. Every single thing, like literally complete abundance. That doesn't mean I don't have days where I'm in pain or discomfort or things come up. I'm still a work in progress, but what it does mean is that I've accepted where I am on my journey, and every single thing I think about, I shift it into aligning with my highest self, with the person that I am brought here to be. So it just shifts my reality and allows me to receive all of the abundance that's been waiting for me. So I am so, so, so excited. The link for the retreat is below. Check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. This is everything that I've been working towards internally, built into a 4-day retreat in one of the most beautiful Caribbean jungles that I've ever seen. So please join me, Lexi and Irene, as we present to you the full moon rebirth retreat.